Hi guys, yesterday the Combat Pack 2 2 came out and brought three more playable characters to the game. So let's figure out
Custom
which ones they are.
characters.
Of course everyone knows who they are, but let's go explore them a little bit. So of course, first off, let's start with the most interesting one of them all. It's actually John Rambo. Tremendously well done rendition of the 90s hero, 80s and 90s. And there was a movie actually last year. It was the last one, Last Blood. So let's explore this a little bit. I haven't been able to explore this really deeply, but as you can see, the first gear that you can have is the headbands. So you have standard bandanas, scarred by war, of course the American flag, skill and discipline. Basically they're all very much the same design, but in different colors, different color schemes, and yeah, basically that's it. As you can see, they don't differ all that much from one another. Of course there are ones that Rambo would never wear, like this, that little Scully thing over there. I can't see Stallone wearing this, period. But you know, it's always very cool to have a brand new character to this game, and this one kicks some serious ass. Second piece of gear is the knife. As you can see, you have different types of knives, very much like the Joker. You have this one with the pattern on the metal. Basically, they're very much the same designs from one another, just with different patterns, different colors of the metal. Of course, you have the kitchen knives, always very important. You need to cook some meat, you need one of these. And of course the bow. The bow has different designs, different configurations, more modern approach, and that's it. Of course you have different gear that Rambo used throughout the years on the movies. So this one is from Rambo 2. This is from Rambo First Blood, the first movie. This is how he comes out of the plane and explores the Midwestern America. This is how he goes around the mountains next to the village that imprisons him and tortures him. And these are different color schemes of the same design. Of course you have the Rambo 2 setup. And different approaches to the Rambo 1 First Blood approach. Very interestingly, there isn't like a dress or as you can call it a sort of setup that really portray Mortal Kombat's final uniforms, like yeah, like we see with Geras and with Jax and Sonya. And there's also not a version of Stallone Zombie. But, you know, it's very interesting. You get a lot of gears and dresses. So, cinematics, of course. You have the ones that are open, the ones that aren't open. Let's take a look at a few of them. Very Rambo 1. This is Rambo 2 all the way. This is actually Rambo 1 First Blood. Sorry about the noise, but we've been having a little bit of difficulty with the neighbors. So here we go with the bow hunter, Rambo 2, with the arrow grenades. By the way, these arrow grenades, they simply don't work on real life. Okay, don't try to strap a grenade to an arrow. It'll just fall down like a meter or so right after you launch it. The weight is so much at the tip that it will just make the arrow drop to the floor, no matter what bow you're trying to use. These arrows simply just fly like 7 meters tops, and then you have to run away before they blow up. Very Rambo 2 approach here. Actually a very beautiful scene here.
Mission accomplished.
This is a tribute to the last Rambo, Last Blood. And of course we have different fatalities. And different stages. Well, the stage is always the same, actually. And the brutalities on Rambo, they're really, really violent. And of course the friendship. Now, this one is really cool. You have really different types of attacks with Rambo, and Rambo is a very, very tactical player. Don't expect it to be like the Terminator, that you have really lunges and stuff like that. No, you have here traps, snares, and really big guns, basically. The Leopard crawl, which is called the Marine crawl, very important to have. And of course the Claymore artillery strike. Snare attack. Let's change snare attack with something a little less trapsy per se. And now I'll show you combat with John Rambo. Then we'll go to Rain and then Millena.
Local. Story. Classic tower. Local.
Give this man a bow.
Of course, I have the announcer, Johnny Cage. I would love to have the RoboCop announcer, but I wasn't around when the Time Tower was available. There are a few more announcers planned. I think one of them is actually John Rambo. Again, sorry about the noise. Let's take a little bit of an approach with, I don't know,
The Joker.
I'll be taking this to easy, just so I can show you guys all the nooks and crannies of this character.
Keep on keeping on.
In terms of attacks, in terms of fatalities, in terms of friendships, stuff like that. By the way, I will be making a video next week, quite possibly next week, with all the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 11 so far.
These lips are sealed.
What happens next? Spill it!
And ruin the cliffhanger.
Round 1. Fight.
Get up, Maggie.
Get up, maggot.
Round
Epic.
2. Fight. Finish him.
Now, the finishers. As you can see here, you have Straight to Valhalla, which is a far finisher. Parila Thrilla, well, I think it's said like this. And the stage fatality, that you need a certain stage that you can use to do this fatality. Of course, you have the Demolition Man. This is actually a wink that Stallone will be actually filming Demolition Man 2 very soon. He's filming right now The Samaritan, which is a superhero movie. Yeah, Stallone is going to be a superhero, by the way. He's already an action hero. And one hell of a movie maker, by the way. Let's try this one. Yeah, oh my god.
Rambo wins.
This is actually overkill in so many levels. But ultimately extremely funny. Okay, let's go to Rain. Rain was actually on the past Mortal Kombat. He's actually a sort of a demigod, ninja-like know-it-all. So he's pretty annoying.
Cloudy with a chance of...
Yeah, cloudy with a chance of rain. Yeah, funny. So before we do this, let's explore the intricacies of Rain
Character.
on the customization screen. Rain is actually very a very good welcome to the game, because right now we only have 3 ninjas in the game. Well, Jade can be considered a ninja as well. But we have Sub-Zero, we have Noob Saibot, Bihan, and we have Scorpion. I do not consider Kitana a ninja, period. So, Mr. Rain. Let's see what we can customize with him. So, what can we customize with him? Of course, the mask. You have different types of masks, as with Sub-Zero and Scorpion. So this is not news for us. Actually, there might be news that there isn't a mask without a mask. So we get to really true... Oh, it's the last one, Fallen General. Yeah, we get the mask without the mask. Yeah, really interesting. Also, like Sub-Zero, Jade, and Scorpion, and also Kitana, we don't get one without masks on Noob Saibot, and that's comprehensive because he's a zombie. We don't really need to see his ugly face. So we get to customize his katars. So this one is quite beautiful pattern on the metal. And we have different types of katars for him to play with. Of course, some are just different renditions of other ones, just color pattern that changes. And unlike Scorpion and Sub-Zero and Jade, you get to change his pauldrons. We don't get that in any of them, so I guess Rain really likes his pauldrons. Perhaps Rain is a Mandalorian. No, just kidding. We get different types of pauldrons. We have basically different color schemes. Cosmetics. Skins. So we have different types of skins for Mr. Rain, as you can see. We have the classical Rain, Stormy Skies, which doesn't look like rain at all. We have different types of rain setups that we saw over the years on different Mortal Kombats. For example, this one is from Mortal Kombat Gold, I think. Is it Gold? Well, there's so many I don't remember which one. But we had this setup quite a few years ago. And of course, setups we've never seen, like this one. And setups which is the classical ninja style. Now this one is a must-have. This one is really quite beautiful to see. I think this one was present on Mortal Kombat Trilogy Ultimate, with all the characters launched up until then. I'm not sure it was really this pattern, but it was really this setup of armor and clothing setup. Yeah. Of course, we have cinematics, which is the entrance and the exits with the victories. So let's check them all out. Nice. Interesting. Well, he is a demigod, the son of a god, so he's much more powerful than Sub-Zero and Scorpion. That's why we get to see him controlling the elements, the water element, this easier. Scorpion is master of Hellfire, and Sub-Zero is master of Cryomancy, which is sorcery of ice. Of course, you have different fatalities, friendships, and brutalities as well. So, abilities, of course, launch water, geyser palm, stuff that we already saw on other Mortal Kombats, but there are a few really interesting aspects of Rain. Geyser palm, this is a controlling effect for when your opponent is flying. Let's take it to the arena.
Characters. Local.
I already explained, Rambo is a very tactical player that you really need to learn how to use all his tricks, all of his traps in order to explore it and really build up a setup that you can take online and be a challenger. Rain is a lot more to the point per se. He is a brawler, he's a fighter. He's not like Rambo that has the traps, has the crawl, the weapons, stuff like that. But Rambo is tremendously more fun, in my view, than Rain, because it really demands you to build up a tactic to use it against another character. It's not as tactical and boring as RoboCop, mind you, but it is very interesting nonetheless. RoboCop just took the tactical aspect to a level that should not be on Mortal Kombat, period.
Rain.
So let's go toe-to-toe with Mr. Scorpion. So, water versus ice versus water versus fire. See who wins. I've just played one or two
Bone sweet home.
I've just played one or two fights with Rain on MK11, but I'll try to explore this a little bit for you guys to see.
How have I earned your ire, Scorpion?
For conspiring with Sector against me.
Someone should not have been talking.
Round one. Fight.
So here we have the special moves that I forgot to show this with Rambo. I do apologize, but they're very to the point. It's just question of adaptation. Qatar toss, Argos plunge, and geyser kick. Quantum rift, you can do it while flying. Variations: hydroplane, quantum rift, and riptide. So let's give them a go. fatal blow.
Last fight story.
Round 2. Fight.
So, as for the finishers, we have Isolated, which can be performed anywhere. Power Washer, as you can see, it's still locked for me. And the stage Fatality, that demands a special stage. Friendship, we have Sophisticated. I will be showing friendships as well on the future video. Let's go for the Fatality. Wow. Yeah, disturbing,
Rain wins.
disgusting, and a lot of other words comes to mind. Who would say that water can do all that? Well, apparently, the guys from Mortal Kombat. So let's go to Millena. This is a welcome return.
Miss Sexy Pants.
Yeah, well, that depends on that mouth of hers, Mr. Johnny Cage. Sexy Pants. Seriously? Okay. So, before we go into combat, let's go into customization so I can show you guys what you guys can do with Millena. By the way, this is already Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate that I have, and it brings the possibility to play it on PlayStation 5 with full remastery of graphics and sounds. Of course, the remaster is for native 4K. Millena. So let's go to Miss, well, Sexy Pants, as Johnny Cage calls her. So of course the mask. She is a ninja-ish, very big-ish, but she does wear a mask. Since she's an Edenian clone, all of the customization is very much like like Kitana and Jade. It's masks, the size, as you can see, but this is like coral. It's not identical from one side to the other. Very disturbing doll. Of course, samurai masks. This actually this should be an homage to Ghost of Tsushima. Very identical. And of course, no mask showing her TTTTs. Yeah. Disgusting. Alright. Of course, we have the gloves. Different types of gloves with different configurations, different nail types that we can't see. Actually, this pose doesn't really help, just shows the gauntlet itself. And of course the size, just like Kitana with her side blades. Well, I wouldn't call them size, I would call them side blades, yeah. Of course, different types of size, different types of metal, different types of colors, color schemes, yeah. Cosmetics, so we have the classical Millena present on other Mortal Kombat games. We have the Kitana clone that we only got to see on the cinematic on a past Mortal Kombat. We have, well, Shao Kahn wannabe. I can't name this without laughing. This is a Shao Kahn wannabe. Another classical that was present on another Mortal Kombat. And basically that's it. No time tampering dresses, anything like that. Cinematics, let's check them out. Different types of fatalities, different types of friendships, and brutalities. So, let's check out abilities. Of course, we always get to play with the size, with the teleportation. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go take it to the arena so I can show you guys a little bit more of Millena in action.
Send in the clone.
So her versus
Soft serve.
this nut job.
Death clock.
We're the same, Frost. Both written off and underestimated. Together, we'll surprise them all.
Round one. Fight!
So, special moves, low side blast, teledrop and ball roll, variations. stabby scotch, side slide, and low side blast. Now, I haven't played much with Millena in a long time, so let me just take note of this.
Round 2. Fight!
It will end soon. Respect me.
Finisher!
So let's go to the finishers. Spinning out of control, which is a mid-range. Violently light, still locked for me. Stage fatality. We don't get to see this because we're not on a special stage, but I'll show you guys on another video. And of course, the friendship that I'll show you also on the fatalities video next week, quite possibly. Wow, Millena went all Sonic the Hedgehog on her.
Fatality.
Ha! Nice.
Millena wins.
Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog in purple and with guts all over her. Very interesting. Well guys, this was the exploration video of the Kombat Pack 2 Part 2. I have to say these were very welcome characters. Love Rambo, love Rain, and love Millena. They're very needed in this game. As you can see, this is not forming an exact rectangle, so there's still space for 2 more here and 2 more here, which I don't believe that will ever come, but let's hope for them. Okay, so this was the video of Kombat Pack 2 Part 2, and I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe to the channel, like the videos and watch them. I will continue to make the episodes out of Injustice 1. When we're done with that, I'll come back to Mortal Kombat to do the expansion, the DLC, converted into episodes, and then Injustice 2. Hope you guys liked it. Please continue to see my videos. See you next time.